a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And with his length and touch, Mobley is tough to contain from mid-range.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Ayton. Now here's Williams. And stolen by Brown. Now Green is covered by Ayton. Here's Shepherd. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Down low. Williams' shot is good.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And so Middleton will bring it up for Detroit. Here's Shepherd. It's Brown on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Green. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
An excellent passing wing. Jalen Williams can run offense. Picked up an assist right there.
Porter with the steal. And it's Butler with the jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, team. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Porter hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Mitchell. The rebound by Detroit.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And here's Shepherd for 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And here's Porter. Hits a 3-pointer.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
From the top of the key. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Shepherd. They need this. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Outside Mitchell. Now here's Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Middleton. Mobley down low. Outside, Brown. Pass to Middleton. Over Butler. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Shepherd. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Pass to Ayton. Shoots It's over Mobley. Good D by Mobley. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
13, the visiting team, 15.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
First personal foul.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Pass to Shepherd. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Outside Mitchell. The three from Ayton. Mobley with the block. And the layup is good off the glass. Brown's gotten his second bucket. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Brown with the steal. The Pistons leading. Pass to Middleton. Butler with a steal. And here's the fast break. They get it back. Here's Ayton. No good with a layup.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Shepherd. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Shepherd's got 8.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Williams into the lane. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Shepherd's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Ayton. Back to Mitchell. Williams with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell up top. With the floater. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Detroit. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Stolen by Ayton. He goes up. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Mobley on a screen. Brown draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Basket counts. Give him 8 points now.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. See, it's going to be Evan Mobley.
I love that pump fake from Ayton. It's such a simple yet effective move.
And Detroit making a change here. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Yeah, no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Well, I appreciate how focused DeAndre Ayton is on excelling at what he does best. His primary concern is being a force in the paint on both ends.
The three from Ayton. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Yeah, when Mobley drives with his big body, it's not easy to get out of his way. It's a good way to force contact.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long arm and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Mobley on a screen. Middleton from the outside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Pass to Ayton. Wide open look. Hauser grabs the board.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And here's Brown. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Middleton. No good on the triple. And they're pushing it up. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
13 foul.
Now here's Porter. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Butler on the wing. Outside, Williams. Here's Ayton. And it's good from the elbow. Ayton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, yeah, there is some flex to Ayton's game. He doesn't have to have both feet in the paint to score.
That'll do it for the first half. The Pistons on top. They lead by 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Williams with it. There's a screen. The three from Bamba. It's hauled in by Landale.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Mia. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Brian, back over to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Detroit leading by 10. On the wing, Green. Pass to Shepherd. Now Brown. 6 to shoot. Landale with a screen. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Inside, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
Middleton, no good. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now here's Williams. Give him 8. They double him with Landale. Pass to Williams. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And here's the fast break. Here's Landale. And he slams it in one-handed.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Shannon. Still no points. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bamba. Brown with the steal. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Brown draws the double. It's Brown on the wing. Middleton outside. 5 on the clock.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Butler with a steal.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Detroit making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Williams with it. Now guarded by Brown. The 3 from Bamba. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Green.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Mobley on a screen. And stolen by Bamba. Here's the break. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
Brown scanning the floor. Right side Green. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
A pleasant surprise from Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Shepherd. He's got 10. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Back to Green. Detroit moving the ball around. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:42 left to play in the third quarter. Williams with it. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to Green. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
1.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Williams looking around. 4 on the clock. Bamba misses.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
To the inside. Here's Mobley. The rebound by Bamba. Pass to Shannon. Here's the floater. Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team seconds.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Middleton. Nails it from three. Middleton's got 8 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The three from Bamba.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. Now Middleton. Over Butler. Middleton, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons going into the break up 12.
42. Visiting team. 30.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Mitchell over to help. The Pistons lead by 12. It's Middleton on the wing. Off target with the three.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
The three from Ayton.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Mobley. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Shepherd. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. Stolen by Ayton.
Well, at this level, you can't afford to telegraph your passes.
Timeout.
Yeah, the forced turnover showing how Ayton's developing defensively. Ignites the break there.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys,
Whoa! Jaylen Brown, do it!
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Inside. Stolen by Mobley. Outside, Brown. Brown draws the double. Back to Hauser. The three is up. Some solid defense from Butler. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Porter. Back to Ayton. Fires from deep. Detroit with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Gets it down to single digits. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good pass from the big man, Ayton. Assists like that really help improve team chemistry.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside, Brown. Brown draws the double. To the paint. Shepherd. And that comes off the assist by Green. And the Pistons lead by 14. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Pass to Williams. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time. reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
Detroit leading by 14. Brown outside. Here's Shepard. Mobley on a screen. Shot clock at 5. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Great rim protection by Ayton. This coaching staff wants more of that from DeAndre.
Outside Brown. They double team Brown. And stolen by Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Ayton. All alone. Cash.
Yeah, for a center, Ayton's got a nice jumper. It's a big reason why he went first overall in the draft.
It's Brown on the wing. From downtown. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pistons.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Evan Mobley.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
They double him with Butler. Now Mobley. Misses the 3!
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Now Mitchell. Ayton outside. Shoots a 3. Brown pulls down the board.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Ayton. Ooh, nice setup for the slam. Hauser, right side. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Porter. So we see the Pistons get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so